I lost my mind, but could ya please help me find it? They talk about the golden ocean. I should remind them, I shift the culture. I left the ulcer on the bullshit that they labeling rap shit's out of order. I alter. Hey man, say man, who you know king of the classics like Space Jam? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rock, back at it one more time with another bang. As y'all can see by the title, we got one of the all-time greats at hooping, but also one of the greatest trash talkers of all time. Larry Bird was the type that know what was gonna happen, call it out to you, let you know the play, and still execute. On today's episode of the classics, we got 8 most arrogant Larry Bird moments. I know it's about to be some grimy stuff here, so this video not for the lighthearted. If you think Larry Bird is a top 5 player of all time, go ahead and hit that like right now. If you think he's great but he doesn't crack the top 5, hit that dislike. Let's see who wins. If you're new here, I go by the name of Rock. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know who your top 3 is of all time, and let's get to the video, man. It's about to be some trash talk. Big shout out to Basketball Time Machine for the video.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Sean David, and as always, thanks for tuning in.
What up, Sean?
If you talk to NBA legends about the best trash talkers who ever played in the NBA, you can be pretty certain that Larry Bird's name gets mentioned quite a few times. The crazy thing was, that guy was not only super confident, but sometimes even arrogant. But he could always back it up, which made it even...
Hey, brother, we're way skip all that. We're down. I ain't even gonna lie.
Larry Bird has a different kind of approach.
We're playing Phoenix, and we're way ahead, okay? When we're down in the old Saddle Dome that they had outside.
Right.
And Larry...
Look at these graphics.
Larry has the worst fourth quarter known to man. I mean, he's throwing the ball to the other team. I'm like, good Lord, we had like a 15-point lead. Next thing you know, we're down 2. And I'm like, oh, how in the world are we going to lose this game? And Larry says, I'm going to bust the play. I'm going to shoot a 3. And I'm like, Birdie, it's just getting to overtime. I'm going to Robert. Robert, we need to get into overtime, man. Try to get this ship right because we're sinking, man. So, Larry not only tells me that, he walks by the bench and says, typical Birdie, just real slow, fixing to bust a 3 on your guys and go home. And so he breaks the play.
Maxwell waits. Maxwell gets it to Bird. Bird turns it.
Gangster.
Larry hits it. He looks
hey, that's gangster.
Told you so. That was Birdie. And just he had the confidence, man. That dude
off
had
one
so much
foot.
Confidence. He talked to the coaches. He talked to everybody. He was talking trash all the time, man. But fun. Great competitor, man.
I just reacted to Kevin McHale. He was a beast. I didn't even know how good he was.
Ball on the butt. You would think that great players would be afraid of trash talking other great players. You don't want to get them heated up and stuff. Well, not Larry Bird. You guys remember Brett Doherty, one of the best centers of the 1980s, playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Cavs, what up?
He had a pretty interesting story to say.
Brad Doherty told me this story when he was like second year in the league and they were in the playoffs against the Celtics.
That was pure.
Down 1, Larry Bird catches the ball in the deep corner and he steps back for a 3. And before he takes the 3, he's like, oh wow, he's going for the win. He's not going for the tie. And so Brad Doherty runs out and he head fakes him. And as he head fakes him, now it's 3-2, he hits him on the butt with the ball. And then he shoots it at the buzzer. And the confidence that hit him on the butt as he flew by him trying to block a shot, I'm like, there's no more confidence.
I noticed a Larry Bird video, and that was gangster too. You know what I'm saying? For the game. He only needed 2, but he went for the 3. But can we address the elephant in the room? What the hell is on Kenny's head, bro?
Block a shot. I'm like, there's no more confidence.
What the hell is on this man's head? How y'all let? Whoa, brother. Brother, man, do the zoom in like y'all just did. My fault, y'all.
And before he takes the 3, he's
y'all
like,
gotta see this. I had to see it.
He's not going for the tie. And so Brad Doherty runs out and he head fakes him. And as he head fakes him, now it's 3-2, he hits him on the butt with the ball. And then he shoots it at the buzzer.
Jack, come on, bro. What the hell? Why they let him out the house like this, bro? Let's get back to the video, man.
And the confidence that hit him on the butt as he flew by him trying to block a shot.
That's crazy.
I'm like, there's no more confidence.
Number 3, who comes in second? I guess that has to be one of the most iconic Larry Bird stories. But with other stories where you just have one witness, with that one, many people were present and many people say the same thing. So crazy story. You guys listen up. Let's check the clip.
The AllStar Game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word. And
warm up.
Getting kind of nervous. And then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
Some pure trash talking and just general bravado. And the theatrics of it all was made for Larry.
Hey, who is that? I always see him. Who is that?
And Larry would back up his boast by not only winning the contest, but blowing away the competition with a phenomenal shooting display.
That jump shot, pure. What y'all know about that? Oh, them graphics is crazy. I'm trying to picture this on the old school TVs, man. These graphics is wild, bro. They wilding out right now. And he's not missing. I can't see much because it's fuzzy.
I've been on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing. My teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
By the way, the following season, he won the contest again, and he didn't even...
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
Yeah.
When he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
Did you really say that he was playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I felt so bad because I didn't realize there's so much tension on it. You know, I'm out there every day in front of these fans. And
who were some of the guys? Who were some of the guys in the competition at that time when you walked in? Who was in that field?
You know,
come on, Coach. You know.
No, I don't really remember.
Number 4, the
who would have won in the three-point contest out of Larry Bird and Reggie Miller? Let me know in the chat. And do you think it'd be close or it'd be a blowout? Let me know.
Actually, one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my entire life. You know, as a professional, you should be able to shoot with the right hand and dribble the ball with the right and the left hand, so being both-handed. But Larry Bird took that theory to a different level. That guy got so bored that he said he would play an entire game with his left hand, or at least 3/4, and still performed on the craziest level.
At the end of one of the trips, he had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players, and the media too, we were all standing around waiting to leave. He said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through 3/4.
Wow. Hey, that's a nice little hook right there, Bird.
End of 3/4 the next night in Portland against poor Jerome Kersey. He had 27 points.
27. That's crazy.
And it was remarkable.
Left-handy.
Next on my list, number 5, heat check / coach's lap. That has to be my favorite Larry Bird story of all time. That is not only arrogant, that is just on a different kind of level. I think that probably has to be the most arrogant story that ever happened in the NBA. And who did it? Well, Larry Bird.
Legend.
He saw Dominique as up-and-coming player.
Who do Doc look like right there?
Mentally, that game. He tortured all of us. He was calling shots off the glass. Who's next? Where you want this one from? And he just made one after another. When he got to about the 55th point, you knew it was something special. Even as a player, and that usually doesn't happen. We're down so much at the time. You had time to realize the game. His last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court.
Oh, yeah, that's when they was cheering.
It's going to be a 3, and it's going to be off of these. And then he said, who wants it? And I think Ricky Brown, I'm not for sure who it was, ran out after him. And
who do he look like?
This high rainbow. It goes in. Ricky bumps into him and accidentally knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said.
He called it.
But it was almost
off the trainer's lap.
Show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston and Eddie Johnson.
Apparently they got fined for that too.
Number 6, you should have gone for 60. So we've just witnessed the game of the Boston Celtics versus the Atlanta Hawks, so Larry Bird's 60-point game. That game was crazy on so many levels, but what is even crazier, a few days prior, Kevin McHale broke the franchise record, which was, I think, 56 for the Boston Celtics. You know what? Just roll the clip because you got to listen to that for yourself.
Kevin McHale was a bucket.
We have video of this. It lasted about 9 days, as a matter of fact.
Yes, it did. This was me getting 56 there against
What up, BJ?
That's something you don't see often right there, was a skinny Quinn Buckman.
And there I go, getting 56, feeling pretty good about myself. And it was 9 days later. As a matter of fact, towards the end of the game, Larry came up to me and said, I said, I'm going to come out a minute and a half or 2 minutes ago in the game. Larry said, were you crazy? I said, I'm had enough, man. We're ahead. And he goes, if I get that hot, I'm not stopping. Well, 9 days later, he got that hot. I said, you stopping? He said, no.
Number 7, X-Men Down.
How much if you
are a fan of the 1980s, then
okay.
of course you remember Xavier McDaniel, one of the toughest guys in the entire NBA. One of the few guys.
Classic jerseys, by the way. Let me know y'all favorite NBA jersey of all time. I was going to say Kevin McHale is a bucket. Larry Bird dropped 69 days after Kevin McHale. That's legendary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kev was like, let me get out the game. Bird was like, I ain't stopping, bro. I'm gonna run it up on him. You feel?
Guys you didn't want to mess with because that guy was not only talk, that guy was the real deal. But Larry Bird still didn't care. Check this one out.
They called a timeout. He said, you know I'm gonna get it. And I said, I know, I'm gonna be waiting.
I'm doing a timeout, I'm going for a play, and I was like, this is what we're gonna run. All right, then you get the ball, you go over here, and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way. Now, after the timeout, we walk back on the court, and Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna get it right here, I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
Hey, that's swag right there.
And Bird has the basketball.
Double team. 2 seconds left.
And you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Is a clutch time.
That's cold.
All right, number 8 is a bonus. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time and enjoy.
There's the play of the game right there.
Larry used to
Look
come
at
in
that
the locker room,
cartoon.
he'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, you know, hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building. You know, he needed those kind of challenges.
Anybody better than Larry Bird?
No, Larry's probably the best trash talker. And you know the best thing about Larry now? He's so buttoned down now. He's just like, I didn't do that. Man, that guy lies. He was the best trash talker, and he denies everything.
Hey, chat.
Hey, you guys, if you're active on Facebook, I can.
Who y'all think is the top 5 trash talkers of all time, man? Let me know in the comments. I could think of a couple off top. Bird, Gary Payton, MJ. I don't think MJ talked a lot. Pat Bev comes to mind. Who do y'all think of, excuse me, when I say best trash talkers? Who's the top 5 in y'all opinion? This was a dope video. I think confidence is important if you want to be great at anything, but to take it to that next level and have extreme confidence and to like talk about it then actually execute it is harder than anything. You know, you got to have the skill, and you just had to have the cojones to just say, I'm gonna do this, and it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like some manifestation thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like Larry Bird mastered that. And he, to this day, he the only person with a mullet I ever seen with swag, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, bro was a bucket. He was relentless, and he played injured his whole career. You have no choice but to salute that, you know what I mean? So anybody that's trying to, you know, get their confidence up on the court, I mean, this who you watch. This the blueprint right here, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, let me know who your top 5 is of all time. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you tuned in from. If you made it to the end of the video, comment ONLYFAM. That's only fam. Y'all see it on the T. That new music at the beginning of this video, that was me, man. That was me. So if you get a chance, check that out for your boy. Hey, hope y'all doing good and staying safe. See y'all on the next video. Shout out to Larry Legend Bird. And yeah, man, any predictions for the upcoming season? Let me know in the comments, man. I'll see you on the next one. Giddy.
And yeah, we still blazing. Half man, half flamethrower, flow immaculate. Gas masks, trash bags full of that Cali Kush. Need more cash flow, these boys smoking regular. Claim that they the plug, doorman, get your hustle up. Circle of bosses around me, cross cover my juggler.